It's time now for the latest in local news. In the news weekend with the charges that have been filed against Scriven resident Courtney Sellers, who's been charged with 15 felonies in connection with her family's house fire, which occurred early Friday morning. Residents 199 Pine Circle in Scriven. Charges coming after the state fire marshal's office conducted an interview with Sellers about the fire, which completely destroyed the home. She's charged with arson in the first degree. All 15 charges against her are felonies. She faces 5 charges of cruelty to children in the second degree. She faces 7 aggravated assault charges, and she's charged with insurance fraud. The fire occurred in the early hours of Friday morning. A week ago today, the fire department received the first call right around 4 a.m. Jesup Fire Department along with the Scriven Fire Department responded. Again, the home was deemed a complete loss. Sellers was interviewed Tuesday by the state fire marshal's office, and warrants were secured Wednesday. She was arrested and charged. Once again, Courtney Sellers charged with 15 felonies, including arson and insurance fraud, aggravated assault, and cruelty to children in the second degree. Wayne County Superior Court held this week. Judge Bert Guy sentenced 39-year-old Avante Stokes to 15 years, 8 to be served in prison, after Stokes pleaded guilty to aggravated assault and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. The plea came on Monday. It was a negotiated plea, avoided a trial. The incident occurred on Cherry Street in downtown Jesup back on June 16th of 2021. The defendant Stokes pulled a gun on the victim and shot the victim in the right hand as the victim was able to grab the barrel of the gun and push it away while he attempted to get out of the vehicle that both he and Stokes were in. First shot grazed the victim's right hand. The second shot struck the victim's right calf as he exited the vehicle. The victim ran down the middle of Cherry Street and collapsed while Stokes drove off. Assistant DA Tiffany Montenegro says Stokes didn't believe the victim would come to trial to testify, but subsequently changed his mind. Again, the plea agreement right before the trial was to begin. Once again, the plea agreement, 15 years, serve 8 in the Georgia Department of Corrections. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Wayne County schools are set to begin Friday, August 4th. That's just 2 weeks from today. All schools are conducting an open house on Thursday, August 3rd. The time of the open house in Wayne County for all schools, 3:30 to 6 p.m. High school conducting freshman orientation on Thursday, August 3rd from 12:30 to 3 p.m. This is for all incoming freshmen. It's for students only. At 2:30, they ask parents to join their students for a brief informational session in the high school auditorium. Then they can visit the teachers' classrooms when the open house begins. Board of Education met Tuesday under personnel, announced that James E. Bacon Elementary Principal Jamie Ellis is transferring to the high school as a career technical and agricultural education teacher. His transfer takes place beginning July 31st. Natasha Cooksey, an assistant principal at Jesup
Check out the new
has been announced as the interim principal to replace Mr. Ellis. Also at the board meeting was announced by Superintendent Dr. Sean Kelly that the James E. Bacon Elementary School will not be completed in time for the beginning of school. The target date now for the middle of August. School will resume as normal as it did at the end of last year. 2 other schools have new principals as well this coming school year. Michael Ward has been named principal at Arthur Williams Middle School. Jason Brown takes over as principal at Scriven Elementary. Once again, school bells ring in Jesup in 2 weeks from today. The first day of school set for Friday, August 4th. Arthur Williams Middle School hosting a jump start for all incoming 6th graders. That's taking place August 1st from 5:30 to 8 p.m. at the school. The inaugural back-to-school event sponsored by the Wayne County Board of Tourism will be held Saturday, August 5th from 9 to 2. It's called Touch a Truck. It'll feature heavy equipment, emergency vehicles, tow trucks, bucket trucks, along with food and informational booths, all where kids can see them up close. The event will be centered around West Walnut Street between North Macon and Northeast Broad Streets. These streets will be closed to vehicles. First hour of the event will be a quiet hour for sensory-sensitive children. During this time, no sirens will be used. Visitors are encouraged to shop local businesses in the downtown area for back-to-school supplies that day. For vendor and booth information, contact the Wayne County Board of Tourism Board office at 912-427-3233. For vehicle participation information, contact Donnie Ray at 912-424-0376. Again, Touch a Truck set for Saturday, August 5th from 9 to 2 in downtown Jesup. School bells ring next week in Savannah as well, but currently the Savannah Chatham school system has 80 openings looking for teachers to teach. Chief Human Resources Officer Raymond Ray says they need 84 more teachers before schools open next week. Back in February, they had 120 open positions. They state the key areas are math, science, and special ed teachers. Also lacking in parapros, they have 60 parapro positions to fill before next week in Savannah. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes of the news. This is an election year in Wayne County. The cities of Jesup, Odom, and Scriven all set for city elections. Qualifying for all city elections in Wayne County will begin Monday, August the 21st. Election day is set for November the 7th. In Odom, the election will be for the position of mayor and the 5 council seats. In Scriven, the election is set for just council seats 1, 3, and 5. And in Jesup, the election is set for the mayor position and the commission seats 1, 4, and 5. Qualifying period will run for a week up until August 25th. In Jesup, the qualifying fee for all positions is a whopping $3. In Odom, Georgia, the qualifying fee for mayor is $10.50 and the council seat $7.50. In Scriven, the qualifying fees for all candidates is $36. Last day to register to vote in the city elections is Monday, October the 10th. In Jesup, several candidates have announced they're seeking office, including former Jesup Police Chief Perry Morgan. He's announced he's running in District 1. Incumbent Shirley Armstrong has indicated she's not seeking re-election. In District 4, incumbent Stanley Todd has announced he's not seeking re-election. And in District 5, which remains vacant since the passing of Ray House, former city manager Mike Dill has indicated he'll be running for that district seat. It appears more and more likely that District 5 seat will remain vacant until the election in November. City Council simply could not reach a decision on who should fill the position. They were hoping that Governor Brian Kemp would make an appointment. On Tuesday, the mayor of Jesup, Ralph Hickok, says the city's not heard from the governor. That's going to do it for the latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan saying a great day.